The birth of Professor Ekweremadu on May 12, 1962, coincided with a period when his people were in dire need of a leader with the capacity to translate their vision to reality. Hence, prompting the women of his native community, Mpu, to embark on a kind of solicitation to God, Chukwuobioma, to send them a leader who will not only show the way, but will have the wisdom, greatness, and large heart to carry everybody along. Their request was granted, as stories had it that they were told that the leader was already born. Though still a child, but over time shall fill the gap of a leader that they crave. This story still reverberates within his people in Mpu, an local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria, where he has tremendously transformed, alongside other areas of the senatorial district, confirming the prediction that, indeed, Ekweremadu is a man of destiny. Ekweremadu was born not with silver spoon, but to a humble beginning. He was named Lawrence. His teachers, friends, and relatives called him Law. It was on this premise that the young Ike, who was still in the junior secondary school, decided at the time to write boldly on the door of their family house, Barrister Ike Lawrence Ekweremadu, LLB, indicating clearly his preferred choice of profession. With a good blend of diligence, intelligence, and the fear of God, young Ike put that vision in focus and worked hard to achieve it. Ike attended Methodist Primary School in Mpu, which was later called Community Primary School, and St. Dominic Secondary School, Afugiri Mbano, in present-day Imo State, for his early secondary education before transferring to Boys Secondary School, Umeze. With a Division 1 in his West African School Certificate examination, he started work as an auxiliary teacher at St. Vincent's Secondary School, Agbogugu, Ogu local government area of Enugu State. He later went to the University of Nigeria to pursue his dream profession. Upon graduation, he practiced as a lawyer for a while before bagging a job to lecture in his alma mater. His first endeavor in politics was his emergence as the national chairman of his Mpu Town Union. This was followed by several elective and appointed positions, including pioneer executive chairman of Aniru local government area of Enugu State, Chief of Staff, Enugu Government House, Secretary to Enugu State Government, and today, one of the highest ranking senators in the country. The Senate of the Federal Republic unanimously elected him Deputy President in 2007, 2011, and in 2015 respectively. Also, to the glory of God, after serving as Deputy Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament, he was equally elected Speaker of the Parliament in 2011. Today, very many will agree that Ike is not only a bridge builder and friend to all, but a nationalist. Countless evidences of his positive impact abound. He has stood firm in defense of democracy, defending the people and the rule of law, and talking truth to power without fear or favor.
It is an affront on democracy. It's an affront on the Senate. It's an affront on the National Assembly. It's an affront on our parliament. But we are going to stand together to ensure that we'll continue the assignment Nigerians gave us to represent them. We are going to get to the root of this matter. And I believe that I speak the mind of all of you here if I say that security agencies must recover our mess within 7 days.
Enugu West Senatorial District has benefited the more from his parliamentary sagacity and vast experiences, which has positively transformed the district with roads, bridges, electricity, schools, including the attraction of the Open University at Ogo, youth development centers in the 5 local government areas in his senatorial district, healthcare centers, and so many life-enhancing projects, including building a magnificent church for his people in Mpu, all to his credit. Expectedly, his little boy dream to be a lawyer came to pass in a special way, as today, Ike is not just a lawyer with a PhD in law, but also appointed a professor by the Southern University, United States of America. Evidently, Ekweremadu has proved himself a leader in every respect. He knows the way and is always willing to show the people the way, which is the mark of a leader. This he has demonstrated in the quality leadership he is presently offering Nigeria in the Senate, the effective representation that he is offering his constituents, and the support and solidarity he is giving to his governor in Enugu State. In the area of bills and motions at the floor of the Senate, Senator Ekweremadu has sponsored several bills, including the State of the Nation Address Bill, the Civil Process Servers Bill, Private Detective Investigators Bill, and so on. He has sponsored numerous motions, including the absence of the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, the surging incidents of kidnapping and hostage-taking in Nigeria, to mention but a few. He has equally made outstanding contributions at the floor of the Senate and has presented public lectures and papers on public policies. In addition to these laudable credits is his book, Who Will Love My Country? Ideas for Building the Nigeria of Our Dream. In the same vein, the report of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Post-Election Committee, which he chaired, has remained a reference point not just to the party, but to other political parties that believe in the advancement of democracy. Also, within the party, Ekweremadu has remained one of the pillars and proved himself as the face of viable opposition in the country. Aside bills and motions, the distinguished senator has attracted numerous live uplifting projects to Enugu West Senatorial District, Enugu State, and indeed the Southeast. The Oji Mako Ogo Ndebo Akeze Road and Bridges, Ozala, Agbani, Akpugo, Amagunze Road, Nenwe, Nome, Mburubu Road, Ugweme, Nenwenta, Nkwe, Ezere, Ogunta, Obago, Mbidi, Mako Road.
Na mgbe gara aga ugwe matata enwenye nkuzi esenito ezere nkwe ọgwụnta ọsọ ka ama na ada arụzi kama ya ga-eje ebe ahụ adịghị achọzi ime bụ na narị abụọ ma ịtọ na-abịa asụnye nkuzi ga-ebe ka ọ chọrọ ije ọsị tinye na nkwe ọsị tinye n'obe agụ ọ ga-abụ ọ biri ha iche moto Adosi ebe akwa ogo, odojewe Mako, odojewe Achi, odojewe Ogunta, ụzọ ga-akpọ kasa n'ebe niile.
Nenwe Oduma, Uburu Road. Chief Jonathan Umahi has this to say on Nenwe Oduma, Uburu Road.
I'm from Jonathan Umahi from Amoji Oduma in Ani local government. Eba Noketa go Ukete. Ndi Oduma local Ani local government. So Oza Kita bo Oza na agabu aga. Before it's in Eba Enugu State, it will take you 4 hours. Manakambwa as Ekweremadu no Chalboza. I want Bundi Oduma and was Amore. Who's on Agaga Afia Nazo and then Sebendi Chiche, my Umaya Port, Ebenine, Naboduma, Nabigo, Ife. Uza before Uza na Gaga. What if any moto Naboduma no good to me? Even our coach itself, when we group them, no coach. So Manakambwa, Arujaloza, Ekweremadu. I want to wait down. My friend teacher has done for me. I want Bundi Oduma. A penny pay, Ekweremadu, a penny. Now, Chineke Gaya, Gozie. Okay, put it in the open on them.
Other roads include Isikwachi Road, Ezichieze, Iheachi, Ekwele, Enugu-Agwachi Road, Etiti Amokwe Uji Road, Umabi Uji Road, Okofia Adani Ezechi Ukana Road, ongoing Imama Kamoge Road, Amansiodo Ihuanya Road, Imama Iwolo Oyofo Road, Amandim Amaguolo Road, Ezema Oglogo Road, Ezema Awenolo Mbagbowa Road, just to mention but a few. School blocks, water projects, including the Ivo Dam and the motorized rig to help his constituents with boreholes, electrification projects, ICT centers, library centers, and so on, are scattered all over the district. Reacting on the ICT center in her school, the vice principal of CSS Obelago Umana, Mrs. Angela Onya, has this to say.
This is the computer lab that the Honorable Senator Ekweremadu, the professor, he brought us so many computers. He even energized it with a big plant. You can see the plant house there. The students are using it. We are having ICT classes. Even last week, we had WIEC examination. That computer was used by the students. If you ask any of these students, many of them are now computer compliance. We are very happy with him. He's a man of noble character. He equipped the studio very well. It is functional, and we have up to 3 teachers that are teaching the ICT to the students. Even the teachers that were computer non-compliance, they are all of us. We have benefited. Like me now, I can operate the computer, but I didn't operate it before. So we are working, even most of us that are using our note of lesson, we use the computer to download so many things, and we are okay. So we really appreciate him. We don't know how to thank him. The students, we want to see him so that we tell him so far he has made the right impact in our life. In fact, we are praying God to bless him abundantly, to give him more future of good, so that he will come back and know. Because I know that if we give him another chance, I know him, but I didn't know him personally. I'm just seeing him in the pictures and everything is him, but I know that if he comes back, this school will be a very nice school. It will be in fact, we are even proposing he's going to upgrade this school to university.
Being a man of many positive parts, Ekweremadu has facilitated the employment of uncountable persons from the district into various ministries, departments, and agencies. His non-governmental organization, the Eco Foundation, has contributed in no small ways in building capacity in Enugu West Senatorial District and beyond, ranging from bursaries and scholarships to indigent students, adult education, microcredits to farmers and small business groups, to quiz competitions. They equally retrain engineers at Sedi Akuke, training of women farmers on improved agro techniques and processing, ICT, among other life-enhancing programs.
We appreciate your efforts and everything you have been doing for us. It's not easy. I pray that God will bless you and your wife, because without her, I don't think you can be this level you are now. So, Ma, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. And I promise that with this financial help, assistance I've given to I and my co-beneficiaries, we promise to do our best in our academic endeavor. Thank you, sir.
The foundation was a way of help to my family financially. My parents were so happy, and I myself, I was so happy. I was so grateful to Eco Foundation for being such a blessing to my life and to my family too.
I was so happy. Even my parents were so happy, at least for relieving them. Sometimes calling them on phone, sometimes if I call my dad on phone before telling him about school fees, he will be hiding from me that he has not finished paying the one he borrowed initially. So all these things made me, sometimes I don't feel like telling them about my needs. So Ekweremadu came into our family and blessed us, made me to be among those who paid school fees happily and easily. So I'm very, very grateful.
Recently, Senator Ekweremadu upgraded his annual sponsorship of football competitions in the district to cover more sports, including basketball for male and female and athletics for youth in the district. The impact has been far-reaching, as so many talents have been discovered through the process.
So what we're trying to do is to create opportunity for our young men and women in sports, so that in 4 years to come, we'll look back and say that in this competition, we're able to produce some of the people who will be playing in England in the Premier League. We want to see people who will be in the Olympics in the next 3 to 4 years. We want to see people who dominate Nigerian national team in the next 3 to 4 years. That is what we want to achieve by this competition. So we're meant to achieve it.
It is on record that Senator Ekweremadu cannot spend any festive period without reaching out to the widows and less privileged through his amiable wife, Dr. Mrs. Nwanneka Ike Ekweremadu, who makes sure that widows from Enugu West are well taken care of. Food items, cash and wrappers are usually distributed to them. People from all walks of life who assemble in his house during such festive periods are not left out of the bazaar, as he will not only give, but will personally engage some of them to find a way of identifying their skills and needs, and efforts will be made to address them. Visitors, friends and kinsmen attest to the spirit of togetherness and joy shared in Ekweremadu's house. He de-emphasizes class, tribe or religion, as everybody is treated equal in love and understanding. Senator Ekweremadu is a gentleman par excellence, brilliant and a father of the fatherless, whose humility, character and courage remains an outstanding beacon. Following the foundation laid by His Excellency Dr. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Executive Governor of Enugu State, Senator Ekweremadu has also contributed immensely in bringing lasting peace to Enugu West and Enugu State at large. The last mega peace rally in Enugu West Senatorial District tells the story.
Since 1998, let me tell you, every year before election, there's always problem in Enugu State. Today, we have a governor that has brought permanent peace in Enugu State.
Yes, sir. Burus.
So this is 2018. There's election next year in Enugu, but today everywhere is peaceful in this state.
Yes, sir. Burus.
There is peace between the workers and the government. There's peace between those in Abuja and those in Enugu.
Yes.
There's peace between PDP and APC.
Yes, sir.
There's peace between the various parts of Enugu State.
Yes, sir.
We cannot take it for granted. That is why we say we have to come and thank God today and celebrate our governor that's made it possible.
A successful family man, blessed with 4 lovely children, has to his credit several awards, honors and commendations. A Knight of the Good Shepherd, Diocese of Enugu Anglican Communion. He was conferred with the National Honors Award of Commander of the Federal Republic, CFR, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Africa Leadership Award, Member Parliamentarians for Global Action, Outstanding Legislator of the Year by independent newspapers, Silverbird Group Legislator of the Year, and numerous chieftaincy titles including Iko Ndigbo, the Strength of Ndigbo, bestowed on him by the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers.
I'd like to quickly thank the independent newspaper publishers for this recognition. I've also looked at the list of people that have been honored today, and one thing is common. They are independent people, like the independent newspaper. And I believe I speak their mind if I say that we all continue to be independent. Today, Nigerian newspapers who are independent in their thinking and in their vision. Such independence are things that will drive a united Nigeria. Let me also say quickly that I'm dedicating this award and recognition to my colleagues, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They've graciously given me the platform and opportunity to do the work I'm doing, for which I'm being recognized today. Importantly, for 3 consecutive times, they've honored me by electing me a presiding officer. And to my boss and friend, the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, we've had a very good working relationship. I want to thank him because that gave me also an impetus to do the work for which I'm also being recognized today. But let me quickly also recognize the people of Enugu West, who indeed sent me to Abuja. They are indeed my employers. So I want to thank them for sending me to Abuja 4 consecutive times. So I'm indeed very grateful.
As this political icon marks 56 years, we wish him a happy birthday and many more healthy, joyous, progressive years of effective and quality leadership of our people and country. May God continue to use him as an instrument of peace and progress in Nigeria and beyond. Happy birthday, our distinguished senator and professor.